They are up almost 90% on the day right now, including the pre-market run that they had. Hey guys, welcome to Dreamcoin, where we show you how to invest for a better tomorrow. My name's Tyler, and we have huge news on Novan, and it's just going off right now. I did a video on Novan back around May 25th and basically predicted the price action that is happening right now, coming off of their last 2 days of very solid positive news that we expected them to release for their different studies. I can see in the short term over the next month them reaching that double-digit area if they don't do any share offerings or anything, and this would put them about like 10 to 15 bucks per share after the split. And today we're going to be going over what happened, why they're going off as much as they are, and why I still think they're potentially 400% undervalued even after they've ran this much today. So yesterday, June 10th, was the start of everything kind of going off for them in a slow climb until today, where they just exploded. Yesterday, they came out with data for their COVID-19 antiviral therapy program, where they tested an intranasal regimen for the SARS-CoV-2 virus in golden Syrian hamsters to see how it would react with the virus. And the data that came out from their study was that there was a significant reduction in the virus for the lungs of the different animals, and they're looking to use this to come out with possible direction of the human trials that they want to start to get on top of COVID-19 and get that under control with their own treatment type. And the reason for Novan exploding as much as they did pre-market today and still continuing that trend through the open of market is that they released some of the top line data results from their phase 3 trial of their treatment SB206, which they've been using to treat certain types of skin disease. And if you want more information in depth of that, make sure you check out the video that I posted to see a little bit more on what they do specifically. In their top line data results that they ended up releasing today, 32% of their patients through the 12 weeks had a total clearance of molluscum, which, if you're not familiar with the skin disorder, usually comes about and stays for between several months and several years, and there's not very many viable treatments for people that are afflicted with this. And the treatments that are given to people that are afflicted with molluscum generally deal with other diseases that they think could possibly help molluscum, but are almost never proven to work. And then on top of the 32% with total clearance, 43% of the patients had either total clearance or only one remaining lesion at week 12, which is massive, knowing that this disease is usually untreatable and generally requires a lot of time on somebody's side to let their body heal from this. And this is looking up to where we have treatment for something that could last a few years on somebody, down to 3 months, which is just wild to think about. If we look at the price action on Novan right now, they are up almost 90% on the day right now, including the pre-market run that they had. And a lot of this comes off of them trading only between $7 to $8 over the last week. When I was covering them, this is before their reverse split, and they were around $1.40, and then they took like a huge dive before the split, and they ended up trading around roughly $8 to $9 post split. My estimates that I figure they are going to be worth at least $20 by end of year, which looks like I was massively undervaluing them even for that extent, considering they're far outreaching even my 1 month target of hitting $10 to $15. And long term, I still have a price target of them over $45 when they get FDA approval. I think seeing their price action now, just off of this positive data they've been having, especially if they can get their COVID stuff out, and then fastly rising, especially now, to almost $18 during the market day, I think Novan could be worth over $90, which is double what I first expected the price to be, but I think seems very reasonable now with them possibly getting FDA approval for molluscum, which seems very viable with the data that they've just released. I'm going to be looking for possible pullback over the next few market days. So if you're in this, I would make sure you get some profits. And obviously, you know, if you believe in them long term, you could use those profits to buy back in lower, but make sure you get your profits for this, because this is an insane run for anybody that's been holding for a while. And this is going to be a good look for where they're going into the next year or two with them doing FDA approvals and submissions for different treatments that they're doing. I hope I gave you a good breakdown of Novan and why they ran today, and simplified it for anybody that's newer to them and want to be invested in them going forward. And definitely make sure you check out that other videos for some more due diligence and research that I did on the company prior to this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.